evening, Ghana. I am Alexis Laura, and this is the Ghana Premier League Review Show. If you thought the title race was heating up this week, results just threw a gallon of petrol on the fire. Match week 22 has been a roller coaster of emotions, from a soggy stalemate in Takwa to a historic heartbreak in Kumasi. We saw 10-man Hearts of Oak defy the odds at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, while the league leaders felt the pressure. We've got every goal, every controversial tackle, and exclusive reactions from the touchline. Stay right here. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back from the break. This is still the GPL Review Show with me, Alexis Laura. We'll be diving straight into the action that kicked off this weekend's festivities. We started Friday football at the beautiful TNA Stadium in Takwa. It was a clash of the titans as the league leaders, Medeama SC, hosted the Oja boys, Aduana FC. The heavens opened, and while the rain threatened to steal the show, both teams refused to be dampened. Let's watch how the tactical battle unfolded.
As match day 22 of the Premier League takes center stage here at the TNS Stadium, as league leaders Medeama Sporting Club come up against Aduana here in a game that could potentially define who wins the Premier League FA Cup. We'll go for goal, and that's an audacious try. Wondering what he was aiming at. First goal kick under 10 seconds already. Now Suleimana to Abdul Salam, Fuzi Taylor. Yawase makes space down the right side. Here comes Yawase. Swings in across. Was very tricky. Great save by Prince Osei. Salim steps forward with a blast, and it's a brilliant goal. What a bullet! Stunning strike from Salim Adams to open the scoring for Medeama. Explosive from Salim Adams. What a belter! Medeama in the lead through this thunderbolt from Salim Adams.
He hit that. He knew what was happening. They knew it. They said perfect wall, but then he just had no business with that wall. He just took his spot.
Goes low. Here is Chibanyo. Goes for a drive, and it's a brilliant save by Felix Che to deny Chibanyo. Oseiku 4 steps forward. Here is, remember, Aduma Kumbuatin for Aduana. Sends in a cross away by Saki. Suleimana at the right place with a cross. Oseiku 4 almost an own goal. It's a corner.
It becomes scarier and scarier every time.
Here is Sidibe for Aduana. Checks back, looking for support. It is Sana, and Aduana have equalized at the TNA. The Rains have changed the narrative.
The trick for him. He does well with the inside of his foot.
And Medeama looked to consolidate their lead at the top, but Aduana's defensive discipline was legendary. A goal apiece meant the points were shared in the game that felt like a heavyweight boxing match in a swimming pool. After the final whistle, the frustration was etched in the faces of both managers. Let's hear from both coaches and also from the man of the match, who practically covered every blade of grass, soaked or not.
The only thing I can say is we lose 2 points, very vital points. And how the game went yesterday, the game had to be suspended and then start today. Definitely we try our best, and then we had a penalty at the end, but unfortunately we cannot make it. So we have to take it that way and then try to prepare for the next game.
Hard luck, say. Like we get like character ne effort I put in. Do not SK in deserve say you would do it by football and sanity. The woman about hunting someone.
I will say a big thanks to our players. We have stuck to the game plan from starting to finishing, and then our traveling supporters, they have done marvelous to travel all the way to come and support us now. We could not say we are the giant players, but we look impossible is possible. So wherever people cannot deliver, we go there and try to deliver something. But the main focus and the main target is to come here and get a result that we are waiting. As I said, the pre-match interview. So in the long run, our players stick to the game plan from starting to finishing. And then you give us the result that we needed, and it favors us. So we are more than ever happy.
And Still on Friday, we traveled to the Swedru Stadium where 11 Wonders were looking for a miracle to escape the drop. Unfortunately, Bechem FC arrived with a very clear vision of their own. Was a clinical dismantling. 3 goals, no reply. Bechem FC's transitions were lightning fast, leaving the Wonders chasing shadows. A masterclass in an away performance. We catch up with the Bechem FC coach to discuss their tactical clinical edge, and we speak to the striker whose brace silenced the Swedru crowd.
Yeah, very, very good side. You saw the movements, you saw the spaces they were able to create. You saw how they were able to find spaces in between the lines. These were things that they did that was really wonderful. And I was sitting back, I was watching the way they were playing, they did really well. But notwithstanding, my boys matched them very, very well. In the first half, I think that they won their battle in the middle of the field. So what we did was we took off one of our CMs and then we brought on a young Naziru. The idea was for young Naziru to come and be a stopgap, make sure that he fights, he brings that fighting spirit in the middle of the field. So him with Alidu, they did a wonderful job, allowing Soa to be more creative and then create, all the spaces, and then we got the goals and stuff. So I think that my boys have done a yeoman's job. If you look at my centre-back pair, especially Ali, the way he comes forward, picks up the ball in front of the defenders, the way he starts the attack, how he's able to drive the ball in space, I think that these are things that I was expecting them to do, and they did it. So I think both Bechem and 11 Wonders lived up to expectation, but of course it's always the one who wins, and getting 3 goals against them away game, I think that that's a very wonderful play by my boys.
So that because man of the match, we are possible. Secondly, so my teammates, like without them, Nubia, with their support, man of the match, and about to the 3 points in the like, we were desperate to say we have to win this game because I say I bought a couple of matches in the second round, so this maximum 3 points will boost our morale. I desperate to say maximum 3 points.
Now, if Friday was an appetizer, Sunday was a full-blown feast. Before we head to the biggest game on the Ghanaian football calendar, let's have a look at other games that happened on Sunday. In Hohoe, it was a battle for mid-table supremacy. Hohoe United welcomed the high-flying Nations FC in the match that went down to the wire. Hohoe United showed incredible resilience coming from behind to secure a vital 2-1 victory. The atmosphere in the stadium was electric as the home side found the winner in the dying embers of the game. Pure joy for the home fans. We spoke to the Hohoe United coach about that late comeback and the midfielder who pulled the strings all afternoon. The losing side also shared their thoughts on how the game went.
Very happy because it was a very crucial, very important match for us today to keep up to the opponents, which are both of us. The 3 points are very, very important and we are very happy.
To to Dreams FC, they were hoping to turn their season around at the Chuba AstroTurf, but Karela United had other plans, proving to be the ultimate party poopers. A solitary goal was enough to separate the two. Karela's pack the bus strategy worked to perfection after they took the lead, leaving Dreams FC frustrated and empty-handed. Let's get the thoughts of the Karela United coach on their great and also the man of the match who anchored that impenetrable defense.
Yeah, it's football. Some of these things do happen in football. We're under pressure. After having lost a series of matches as a coach, you're always under pressure, but your ability to manage the pressure is what is very crucial. I think that it's a good feeling. I'm very delighted that we have been able to secure the trip because we knew it was going to be a difficult game.
The Dreams boss also shared his thoughts after the loss.
Well, it's very, very unfortunate, very disappointing. I mean, so this is not a game this is not the kind of results we were expecting. We prepared this team very well. Yes, the first half, we were a bit sluggish. We started the game very slowly. But we grew confidence and belief into the game. Now we ended the first half 0-0. We returned from the break. We did 1 or 2 adjustments. Then we began to play. We began to open them up. We had pockets of chances. We became very, very close. Raj, Entry, Plushi, Adadi, Razan Salifu. But it's unfortunate that they get around play. They broke and went to score. Now after they scored, we still kept pushing. We were very persistent, and our substitute had the goalkeeper at his best, and he blew it out. Very, very unfortunate. But it is football. We need to pick ourselves up and making sure that we respond the next game against patience, which also will be very, very difficult to play.
And in Bibiani's Dune Park, it remains a graveyard for visiting teams. Gold Stars hosted Basaka Holy Stars and quite frankly showed them no mercy. 3 goals and a clean sheet. Bibiani Gold Stars were dominant from the first whistle, with their wing play causing havoc for the Holy Stars backline. display Let's hear from the Gold Stars gaffer and the man of the match who contributed a goal and an assist in this rout. The Holy Star side also expressed their views on the game.
Well, first of all, thanks for congratulations. I would like to give this credit to the team, because the way we approached the game, the attitude they showed when they get into the first half was excellent. And as a result, of course, we had control on the game. We could win a lot of balls. We created opportunities. And I think it was important for a change to score early, to open the score. That gives you confidence, and that allows you to really to put your game plan in practice. So well deserved. Congratulations again to the team.
And now we head back to Swedru Stadium, where the atmosphere was nothing short of electric. The Oduya boys, Swedru All Blacks, welcomed the formidable FC Samartex. It was a gritty, disciplined performance from the All Blacks. They frustrated the former champions for 90 good minutes and found that one golden opportunity to send the home fans into a frenzy. A massive 3 points that sends a message to the rest of the league. Nobody is safe in Swedru. Up with the Swedru All Blacks coach, who was beaming with pride after taking down the Giants. Plus, we hear from the man of the match, whose tireless work rate in the midfield completely disrupted Samartex rhythm. The Samartex side also expressed disappointment about their loss.
You have seen the game during the first half. Play better, create all the chances in the first half. We didn't utilize any of them. But I say it's a very good game. Very competitive.
Playing against a team that is struggling always becomes tough. So I know. And I think I will congratulate both sides for the performance. It's quite unfortunately that some of them were tactically indisciplined, and they were sitting, because when they switch the ball to the wings, their shaping become a problem. But I think it's something that I need to work on, and then we can, because it's not something that we are sitting on. It was the changes that we did that start to give us the open game.
Next, we move to the golden city of Berekum. Berekum Chelsea have made their home a fortress this season, and they needed every bit of that home advantage to overcome a very resilient Hearts of Lion side. That was a tactical chess match. Berekum Chelsea took the lead, but the Lions roared back to level things up, setting up a grandstand finish. It took a moment of pure individual brilliance in the final 10 minutes to secure the 2-1 win for the home team. At the Nana Fosu Ball Park, it was a regional derby of sorts as Bechem United hosted the league's newcomers, Young Apostles. The Apostles have been giant killers lately, but Bechem is never an easy place to visit. It wasn't the prettiest game of the weekend, but for Bechem United, the result was all that mattered. A single well-worked goal in the first half was the difference. The Young Apostles pushed hard for an equalizer late in the second half, but the Hunters held firm to keep the points in Bechem. Consistency is key in this league. We speak to the Bechem United coach about their defensive solidity and the man of the match whose composure under pressure ensured the Apostles went home empty-handed.
Players did well because it was a very difficult game. Taking into consideration how we were able to defend well, especially in the first half. You see the covering of the players when we were attacking them. You see how they were able to balance their defense, how they were able to make sure they target the defense in terms of really not getting target of the goal post. And I think they did it very well until the first half ended. So it was a very difficult game for us. It was a very difficult game for us. How to unlock their defense was very difficult. So we have to sit down and plan that. We intentionally behave as if we are defending so that we will attack more and then we can do the counter. And that was our plan. So they were happy when we were not attacking them at their 18, or rather we are coming back as if we are defending. So they thought they have the upper hand of the game. So lucky for us, what we can is counter-attack, maybe occasionally the transition from the middle to the attack. So very quick for us, and really it worked and we will get the goal. And we know in the first half we were playing 4-1-3-2, which was very difficult game for us. But then, so the later we changed to 4-3-3, meaning we are going to use more wing play than the middle, which is not openness. So it was a very tight and difficult game. And we're happy that at the end of the day, the veteran make it possible for us to win the league.
And finally, now to the biggest game of March Week 22, the Super Clash. Kumasi was painted red and yellow, but it was the Phobians who left the Baba Yara Sports Stadium with the ultimate bragging rights. Despite playing with 10 men for over an hour, Hearts of Oak showed the never say die spirit. The brilliant header from Baba Adamu was the only goal of the game, but it was worth its weight in gold. Kotoko threw the kitchen sink at them, but Hearts' defense was a fortress.
The Baba Yara Sports Stadium with the biggest football rivalry in Ghana coming up between Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak. This is the Super Clash here in Kumasi. There we go. Game underway here at the Babayara Stadium. It's Kotoko who gets us going with Samba O'Neill launching a long one into Azabok's territory. Martin Kakari to take the Azabok free kick. Whips one into the box and Adamu heads it. Kamara and the Phobians have the opening goal at the Babayara Sports Stadium. Baba Adamu, an unlikely scorer, put the Phobians ahead.
Definitely, but then such a terrible ball to concede there by Kamara. Lost his footing, just no man's land. A lovely delivery from Kakari and a glancing header. And he had to improvise with his back facing post. Just look at that. Just flick that one.
In a game of high stakes, a chance for Kotoko. Albert Amwa, and it goes just over the top. Morfin Donzo setting up Albert Amwa.
Right at the edge of the box. It was lovely from Donzo with that one tap pass.
Position of the attack. Esiedu's delivery stopped by Esibe. Chance for Kotoko. Asari. Esiedu with the drive. Asari almost beats him, but you give Azabok's goalkeeper full credit for denying Kotoko's left back.
They've been limited to shots from outside the box, but that one had some firepower behind it.
Cool. Azabok chance for a second. Good save from Kamara.
That was a big chance. Duku does well, tease up and points up.
An emotional afternoon for the Phobians. Let's hear from the Hearts of Oak coach Didi Dramani on that defensive masterclass, and the man of the match, Benjamin Asari, whose heroic saves kept the Porcupine Warriors at bay.
Whatever we knew they were going to do, we steadied the team. We appreciated their strengths, and also we appreciated our strengths. And then we knew there were going to be moments where we will control the game, and I think we controlled the game right from the beginning until we had the goal. And then with this, we looked a bit destabilized when we had the red card, and then we needed to manage the situation in that moment. And at half time, we have that moment to structure in order to deal with the situation.
Now we saw the attacking intent from your team right from the word go. The goal that you scored, is this something that has been practiced at the training ground? Because I saw most of the players in the offside position, then they had to run back.
I think that you have followed us in many of our games, and then you attest that we do all these things, and sometimes you are not favored. Other times you are favored. You need to believe in what we are doing and then keep that consistency.
League in Airborne and share under form because matches in Airborne in one can goal scoring ability in our form. By this match in the determination and mindset in our talk because when we say Kotoko as there is a big club and it's a local derby. Our Accra Sports Stadium, our way to Kumasi. It is so far them person catch fans in supporters and Ghana mining and say Mejuma they are made that so Akansa Ejuma say Mejuma. At the end of the person, we are not going to form so much Jimmy to say, and I keep a beer soon on ma, or Bobons let me mention, but the summer do no moon say, baby, let's me, no moon that party generated at Amici. By a mindset from Accra to us, and he said, the Baba take revenge, and I'm not doing so, I take revenge to me.
And the interim coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Prince Yao Owusu, also shared his thoughts on the first game after taking over from coach Karim Zito.
They did their best. They kept on fighting even to the end, but just a mistake from the goalkeeper cost us all this. So,
of course, now you played 56 minutes of the game, 11 against 10.
Right.
Why did you not change the system to have more men up front? Because a lot of people were asking.
We did. I think you did this year. We put 2 men at the top and then 2 on the left and right. We did that one. I think you didn't recognize it.
Of course. But how would this impact your title ambitions? Because if you are winning game,
it's making it very, very difficult for us. We need to fight very, very hard before we can get that title ourselves. It's not easy.
Now it's 1 defeat. You have 12 more games to go. What needs to change from your boys?
Well, it's just the mentality. In the beginning of this game, they were rushing to score, and it cost us. So I think we need to talk to them and work with them and see.
Finally, would you say the better side won?
Oh yeah, the ambition they brought. They went to fight to win the game, and they did that.
Now let's take a quick break. When we come back, we will have a look at what the numbers are looking like after match week 22 and also what GPL and community has for us this week. We'll be right back. Welcome back from that break in Kumasi. Some fans spoke to us and shared their views on the game.
Never again, and it happens. The free crab and then we see our Bechem. Omu players ni kasabe bre, and they about zongo football ni ebose, and they know one about zongo football. 10 against 11. So the last time I shot Kotoko, I had 10 against 11 a show. And then Asante is Kitibio. The chance to the 10 against 11 Asante again. I show mu. Omu ye di anko mu me bi ase o me intimidate here. Na ko ma win. But adia nyankopon o tede ko nyankopon ahye no. And to me is Santa. Then you say nyankopon e di win we dey e di amaye. That will never again, and it happens. Ya wie omu ye dey 3 points and e ko. Omu no mu nya me nya dey. And now ye dey nkwantoa. Half of all ye nkwantoa. Of ye nkwantoa football. Nemom yes Samson yede yes Samson kasa yes say abro and on the pitch so and on that and that Kotoko has game there and you must say na game there team back point team international team international sa eti na ba dey nim say e be share house of folk eti no ye be for no say one of your games are bad day ma Kotoko for nemom ye new house of folk so ayade esan say ye hwe league matches are ya for 3-4 times are nini na Kotoko asono and I knew man arriving and yet there. When you be arriving, that be a wash and a now a conya never known to say back, not a balancing. It was a good game. Referees in Naya, the players in our ball. You ever congratulate your house of folk for say, oh my yardy. Now you can't take for supporters now say, better luck next time for your next games. I get himself, Asante you can't underestimate them. But coming to this game, the boys were very determined and focused. He said 3 points in any year, which the other one league table. Playing there against 11 in this crucial game, Bechem and Asante, nation number 1. Leicester is the fantastic opener. Uba Gaza for Kaibani goalkeeping department any problem. Benjamin Asari actually said Ghana, number 1. Yadana say, Wamena Gaza for supporters and Yachi. Coming to this game, me and the message back on here, June 1930.
This week on GPL and Community, this is what we have for you. Enjoy.
Kumasi is one of Ghana's most influential cities and the historic heart of the Asante Kingdom. It's often called the Garden City because of its greenery and calm, grounded vibe. If there's one thing Kumasi breeds almost as much as culture, it's football. The city is home to Asante Kotoko, one of Africa's biggest clubs. On match days, especially Sundays, the whole city fills its streets bars. Radios blast commentary and conversations everywhere tend to scores, referees and form. Football here is community glue. In Kumasi, Sundays are more than just a day of rest. They are a day of passion, pride and football. From the streets to the stadium, the city comes alive for the beautiful game. Football in Kumasi is lived. On Sundays, families, friends, and strangers unite under one goal: support. Here, football connects generations and strengthens community bonds. On Sundays, Kumasi is happy and vibrant.
Kotoko there, honestly, a ball I was stadium and any Kumasi pa na de na any jeka sie there ye ni nyano. Ye nyano aka so folk there. Ye no mu hia there na se Kumasi de papa. To mo de emi ni there. Maybe I kobum. Ye nyano pa ntoko bia ni entem. You know me fine pa.
According to the people of Kumasi, Football has helped Kumasi in so many ways. It brings friends and enemies together as one people.
Football the Korea is obi okura hu na che ebi Kotoko kura ne has bobo a obi won ma oni ne Kumasi aba so ko shimo nkran aba o tisa Kotoko ne has pe go so oba Kumasi o banko onim se ne de no de oba be hwehwe na obi okura no ati gase mi twa take taban be sini enko
football kan ko bomba me ne has ni bi eneti one side ono Kotoko match bi no mo hwe bi or a taxi driver. Or this no. Oh, it will has me, Miss Kotoko. And so no, and come.
Citizens offered ideas and recommendations that would further deepen and sustain their love for the game.
Voice now is a mobile. It's a Cameron Tom almost 2 years, 3 years. Then say, who say yes? I feel you could team. Number 2 will be a motivator. Now they say, I know, where I know my tone, no. And what?
On match days, the Babayara Sports Stadium becomes the heartbeat of the city.
And we start off with the top 10 most home wins, and at the top of the table is BBN Gold Stars with 9 home wins, followed by Samartex 8 home wins. Right behind them is Medeama SC 8, as well as Bechem United 8. Dreams FC having 7 home wins, followed by Karela United, Hearts of Lions, Nations FC, Basaka Holy Stars, and as well as Berekum Chelsea having 7 home wins. And to the top 10 most away wins, Accra Hearts of Oak with 6. That includes this weekend's Super Clash. And away from that is also Medeama SC with 4, followed by Aduana FC 4. Kumasi Asante Kotoko having 3. Gold Stars 3. Swedru All Blacks 2. Bechem FC 2. Hearts of Lions 1. Young Apostles 1. And Hohoe United 1 home win so far. Now to the table. Match week 22, Medeama SC is at the top with 44 points, followed by Accra Hearts of Oak in the second position with 39 points. BBN Gold Stars having 39 points as well in the third position, and fourth position is Aduana FC with 37 points. Kumasi Asante Kotoko remaining in the fifth position with 35 points, and tying with Samartex also with 35 points. They are in the sixth position. Seventh position is Karela United with 31 points. Hearts of Lions 30 points in the 8th position. Bechem United 29 points in the 9th position. Swedru All Blacks at number 10 with 27 points, tying with Bechem FC and Nations FC with 11th and 12th position. 13th position is Dreams FC with 26 points, and they are tying with Young Apostles and Berekum Chelsea, who are 14th and 15th position respectively. Basaka Holy Stars into 16th position with 26 points. Hohoe United 17th position, 23 points, and also 11 Wonders at the very bottom of the table with only 9 points. And away from there, let's get into another recap of the weekend's matches. At Medeama SC against Aduana 1 apiece. 11 Wonders against Bechem FC. Bechem FC giving them a whooping 3-0. Asante Kotoko against Accra Hearts of Oak. Hearts of Oak emerging victorious with only a single goal. And Hohoe United against Nations FC. Hohoe beating Nations FC 2-1. Dreams FC against Karela United. Karela United 1 against Dreams FC. Gold Stars 3 whooping goals against Basaka Holy Stars. Swedru All Blacks against Samartex with 1 goal. And Berekum Chelsea against Hearts of Lions 2-1. Bechem United against Young Apostles 1-0. And to our top 5 most scorers, and on the top is Samuel Atakumi for BBN Gold Stars with 9 goals, Richmond Opoku for Young Apostles with 8 goals, Emmanuel Ano of Nations FC 7 goals, Prince Trinidad of Basaka Holy Stars 7 goals, and Augustine Okra for Bechem United 7 goals. What a weekend of football. Medeama still lead, but the gap is closing. Hearts of Oak are the big winners of the round, and the relegation scrap is becoming a dogfight. Join us next week as we bring you all the action for match week 23. Follow us on all our social media handles at Ghana League _ on Instagram and at Ghana League on X and on Facebook for all the midweek updates. You can also make a date with my colleague Mutala Yakubu for the GPL build-up on Thursday at 5 p.m. I have been your host, Alexis Laura. Keep loving our beautiful game. Good night.